Okay, first of all, what's your name?
Michael Kowis.
Spell your last name, Michael.
Kowis.
Mike, kind of run me down going to the club, getting in there that night, and y'all spend the evening there, and then what happened when you came? Kind of run it down to me what happened when you came out.
Yeah, we were just walking out of Big Texas. We were walking to our vehicle, and me and my friend and his girlfriend and my girlfriend, and a couple of his cousin, and me and my friend were walking away from the vehicle. We were talking. The girls were walked to our vehicle, and a black truck. Well, we heard them say that these guys were acting weird and drove over by our vehicle. They pulled up by our vehicle. We seen that they were parked by our vehicle, and the girls were these guys were acting weird and funny. So we went over there and asked them to roll down the window, kind of signaled them to roll down the window. They didn't roll down the window or anything. They were just standing there looking at us. And the passenger started getting out of the vehicle. So I walked around to the passenger side, and my friend with me followed me over there, and the passenger pulled out a knife, and it said, I couldn't exactly remember the exact words, but it said something about we would regret being there or regret coming over there. So we kind of backed up, and he closed his door back, and they drove forward real fast and whipped it around and just drove directly at us, and that's really all I remember. I just remember getting hit by the passenger side of the vehicle. That's really about it. All I remember.
What about Allie? She was next to you when it happened, or where was she at?
I believe she was behind everyone. Actually, I think she was the furthest out the way. Actually, so I don't understand how it happened. I was the first one to get hit, and then my friend and his girlfriend, and she wasn't even.
Not in there.
She was.
Now you saw this truck. You said just when y'all first came out, it was parked over in the corner of the parking lot.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. My little brother said he noticed the black truck away from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And that.
Just kind of sitting there.
Just kind of sitting back, parked to the back.
No, the parking lot was full at first, but quite a few vehicles were gone.
Yeah, it was a little bit later. It was about 2:30. A lot of the vehicles already left. There was no one else parked around us.
You never saw the guys in the club or anything like that?
No, I've never seen them in my life. I didn't see them until I walked over. They had real tinted windows. I couldn't even really tell their faces or anything until I walked around to the passenger side, and then I seen them.
And the guy, he just regret being here is all he's
That's
said.
what
Did the driver ever say anything or yell anything?
No, the driver never said a word.
How far did they go before they turned around?
No more than maybe 50 yards.
They just made a quick turnaround?
Yeah, just made a quick turnaround and drove directly back at our vehicle and us.
How close to your vehicle did they come?
I was standing no more than maybe 10 feet away.
And just bowled you up, basically just bowled you down?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about you and Allie. I mean, graduated school together?
No, sir. She graduated after me. Okay. She was 20. I'm 24.
Okay.
I mean, we've been dating for about 9 months now, I believe. I mean, we were happy. She was very happy. I'm very happy.
Said she was pretty happy. I mean, y'all had a great relationship.
Oh yes, we've spent most of our time together, just me and her.
What do you remember most about her?
She was always smiling. I remember, even if she was a little angry at me, I could always just get her to put her back in a happy mood. Just no problem. Just talking to her, just her voice always made me smile and happy.
I mean, this got to hit you pretty hard right now too. And what about this guy that hit you? I mean, you're not hearing a whole lot on what's going on with him yet.
I mean, I'd like to be kept up to date with what's going on with him, and I'd like to be in the court whenever he goes to court. Definitely, if all possible.
Now, what about your injuries? What all did you get?
I got a broken hand.
Okay, you got what? Your hand?
Yeah, broken hand. I got road rash on my leg and bruised feet.
Your hand they're going to cast up later on this week, you said?
Yeah, I have another doctor's appointment to get them to look at it. They're supposed to cast it up and possibly put pins in it.
And your knee's messed up pretty good, too?
Yeah, it's just road rash on my knee.
So what, detective, have they told you anything at all? I mean, what have they told you?
They actually haven't contacted me yet since since on the scene and in the hospital.
They talked to you at the scene quite a bit, or at the hospital?
No, at the hospital they were coming in and out talking to me, asking me similar questions.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about your other friends? How bad were they? How bad are they hurt?
The guy I was with, he just had some road rash on his like his calf and his back, I believe, got scratched up. His girlfriend, I think she had a laceration across her forehead, and she was bruised up pretty bad.
But they're released. They're both released.
Yeah,
from the
they were
hospital
released.
then.
Yeah, they were both released.
Now, were there anyone else with you too, or?
No, that's it. I mean, my little brother was with me, but
But not hit, or?
yeah, he was
Clear the area.
he was clear of the vehicle and everything.
All right. Yeah. First of all, what's your name?
Jessica.
And your last name, Jessica?
Binnion.
What was it?
Binnion.
Spell your last name.
Binnion.
Okay. Tell me the night it happened. This pickup truck pulled up and these guys just showed up next to you out in the parking lot there?
Well, my cousin was parked next to them, and me and Allie were standing outside the car. My cousin was inside the car, and the guys, Mikey and Robert, were off a little bit, and the guys got out and were trying to talk to us, and made me feel uncomfortable, and I got scared, so I went to go get Robert, and then that's whenever we went back over there, and they were at the truck. I don't know what was said. I just know that Robert said when he went to the passenger side, they pulled a knife on him. And then I remember walking back and turning, seeing headlights. I saw Allie and Mikey get hit, and then I remember waking up on the ground.
You don't know where you got, what part of the truck hit you or anything?
I have no idea.
Just completely out of it?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Did they just come at you full speed, it looked like? Or?
From what I've heard, yes.
You
But I don't know.
Yeah.